Howdy, everybody, and welcome back to Stranded Deep in Conversation. Oh, where I just talk and you listen, and I feel like I've used this intro before because there's not many ways to tell you that I'm gonna talk to you and you're gonna listen to me. That's just how it works. If you haven't figured that out yet, it's episode 71. What are you doing? 71 already. It's kind of crazy. It's already been almost 2 years since I've been doing this stuff, which is kind of wild. But I originally had this already recorded. I already recorded the audio. I was just gonna play the game today on Thanksgiving. Today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But so many things happened this week that made me add things to what I was going to talk about today, then I just felt like I had to completely reorganize everything and just do everything again. So here we are, take 2 on the day of my daughter's wedding, and I need to figure out, I already have an idea why we're doing this. My throat's a little shot, I don't know why, so it sounds going to probably be a little bit worse, I apologize, but I don't know, it is what it is. I don't know why my throat's doing that. I don't know. Either way, I guess because I just woke up. I don't know. It's 10:30. I'm off today. Let me enjoy my Thanksgiving in bed. All right. Let me just have a good one. But I hope you're all doing fantastic. Happy Thanksgiving, like I said today. We're going to be discussing some of the smaller things, the little things that people do or that just happen in your life that you appreciate because, you know, everyone appreciates the big things. You know, I appreciate my family, I appreciate the people I work with, I appreciate my health, everything like that. But the little things that get you there and the little things people do really make why you appreciate them. And if you're going to appreciate them, you should be able to appreciate the smaller things as well. So we're going to do that today. We're going to split it up into sections, and we're gonna start with just things that customers have done that are really, really nice. Because, you know, I don't have this week in retail because I didn't write things down for this week in retail, but I did have things happen this week in retail that I'm very thankful happened this week, which pretty much made me change up everything I'm doing with this. So there's been a few customers in my time working retail that have genuinely made me incredibly thankful to just be doing what I'm doing over there. She's literally just retail, but the way that certain people can appreciate what you do, it makes you feel like it's at least a little bit more important, a little bit more special than, you know, what you kind of expected, which is really nice. So, sorry again for all the yawning, yo. I just woke up. And I guess if I chug the rest of this water, then I'll be just A-okay. You know what I'm not thankful for? That weird taste that water gets when you drink it, when you just wake up. What's the deal with that? Right? I don't understand. That's just gross. But, yeah, so to start off, one of our customers that comes in like every day pretty much, they live close by, they buy stuff with their whatever, they're very sweet. I'm not dropping names because, you know, duh, but they're an incredibly sweet person, and just yesterday they came in, they left, they came back with a thank you card because it's almost Thanksgiving, so they gave us a thank you card, and I felt so taken aback. I was like, what? That's so nice, because it was for everybody. But she also singled out me and another coworker that I work with because we help her out a lot, and she was incredibly thankful. She said she's probably gonna send food or something. I told her she didn't have to. That's you're already being incredibly generous with the card, and that's just really sweet. And the note was very nice. She was like, when I think of grateful, when I think of what I'm grateful for, you guys come to mind pretty quick. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving and all that sort of stuff, which is just sweet, you know. I mean, I didn't expect to get that. I don't think anyone expects to get that. So that was just really sweet and really nice. And she's just awesome. Anyway, you know, there's customers that just kind of come in and out. There's customers that cause problems. She's the customer that I'll chat with for like 10 minutes, and then we'll go back to work, and she'll go back to shopping, and then when we get to the register, we'll chat some more and just have a good time. She's really, really nice. So shout out to you. I will not say her name, but if you know who you are and you somehow found this, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for being awesome. Another customer that I'm very thankful for. I actually not really. I'm not not necessarily thankful for the person. He's a great guy. He's a fantastic dude. He comes in and he's super nice and we chat and everything. Everything's awesome. But something he did recently, he just showed up. He showed up to my store, which he hasn't been there for at least a month or two. So I was really worried. I don't know if he left or he just stopped coming here because he got annoyed with somebody or something. I don't know. And he showed up one day, and to show time had passed, he had a beard, like some stubble growing, which was like, oh, cool, that's funky. And I just had a quick chat with him. He went to Florida, and for reasons I will not say, but I hope you're doing all right, my friend. And yeah, I mean, just seeing him again, I'm incredibly thankful for that because he's just a really cool dude. We've spent hours just figuring things out and chatting and everything. He's a really nice guy. Absolutely fantastic dude. And also just in general, when customers compliment my hair, I'm very thankful for that because there's not much to compliment about me. My general physique is kind of all over the place. Like, I am very unkept, but for some reason, on my unkept hair, since it's so long and crazy, people think it's cool, so they compliment it a lot, and it's very nice. It's very sweet. I don't take compliments very well, so even when people compliment like just my hair, something I basically don't control and effortlessly attempt to not control, so people compliment it, and I don't really know how to react to it, but I'm still very thankful for it. I appreciate the compliments. It's just I'm not good at taking compliments. So whenever they say, I'm like, oh, thanks, and they're like, I'm sure you get that a lot. I'm like, I do, but I still appreciate it. And I say that in the most unappreciative tone because I don't think when I speak. So I'm just like, oh, I still appreciate it, Okay, well, let's keep talking about what you're buying because I'm incredibly horrible with compliments and stuff. I try to give people more compliments. So when I've given compliments before, I've gotten them back in the past, and as much as that's like a good thing for most people, I don't take compliments very well. I try to avoid compliments, so I feel bad, but I want to try to kick that habit and just try to make people's days a little bit brighter by complimenting them. Because again, it still makes my day, even though I don't necessarily like expect to get them or want to get them. Whenever it happens, I'm always like, oh, you shouldn't have. Thank you, it's really nice. But yeah, I'm bad with compliments. But when they compliment my hair, very thankful. That's pretty much the majority of the compliments I get nowadays, except for just like, you're good at work, thanks. Like just the basic shit. And that pretty much wraps up the customer section of this video. There's plenty of other customers that have done small things. There's a customer that I talked about last week where they were just I was helping out with photos. At the end of it all, she gave me $10, and I was very grateful for that. I really didn't want to take those $10. I didn't want to take any money from her. I was just doing my job helping her, and she was really nice, so of course I wanted to help her. But she gave me $10, and I was like, okay, cool. So I still have that $10, and I'll probably spend it on a sandwich at some point in the future. Because I don't know what else to spend $10 on. But yeah, lots of other customers have come through, just been super nice, have been helpful. Like, there's this one person who gets like certain like health items that always needs help trying to find them in our store, and so I look around for her and help her out finding her stuff, and she's always incredibly nice and sweet about it, and she's just awesome, and I enjoy helping her. There's certain customers that just make the job way better, and very little, if any at all, customers that make it way worse. I have very little. I've only ever had one truly negative experience with a customer, and that was like my first few months of working there. Ever since then, it's been a breeze. Very grateful for that. And while we talk about that, I guess we can now segue into the coworker aspect of it. And I'll talk about this first because it's the thing that made me I already added an addendum to this already recorded video, but now I have to, I'm redoing it, I'm re-cleaning the slate. I'm talking about it again, because this absolutely was super nice and super sweet. So, it's a little bit of a story, and I guess this is the most This Week in Retail you're gonna get. So if you're listening for that, here it is. Here's the segue that I don't have. I should really make one. You know, just add a little bit more, like add a bit more production value to this little thing we do here. But anyway, on Monday, I worked at 3 o'clock. So, and I wasn't getting a ride from anybody because I didn't really want to ride. I wanted to walk because one thing I do appreciate is a walk. I love walking to work. I'll talk about that later, surprisingly enough. So it's just as sad as that might sound. But yeah, so around like 1:50 to 2 o'clock, I was like, okay, it's like an hour, but it's like a bit of an hour. It's like a little under an hour of a walk. I'm gonna start walking now. So I get out and I start walking, and I walk for like 10 minutes, like 2:10 hits, and a little bit before that actually, like 2:08 maybe. Someone drives past and is like, hey, would you like a ride? And it's someone who's given me a ride before, so I know them, they're okay. And I'm like, you know what, no, I really like to walk. It's a nice day. It's a little bit chilly, but I like chili, so I'll be okay, but thank you, I really appreciate that. And so she drives away, and then a couple minutes later, I get a phone call. And I'm like, what? Who could this be? And I pull out my phone, and it's my coworker, one of my coworkers. And I'm like, I hope we don't need something. And so I pick up the phone, and I'm like, hello. And she's like, where are you? I'm like, what? I'm on my way to work. And she's like, okay, because you're in a 2. And I'm like, what? No, I'm not. I'm in a 3. And then they pull out the book, and they're like, no, I see you in it. You're 2 to 10. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm gonna be so late. And so I'm like, okay, I'll try to get there as fast as possible. I'm so sorry. I'll be there soon. Hopefully. Okay. Bye. And I had my earbuds in. I took them out because I was gonna have to start running, and those things always fall out of my ears when I start running. And so I began running, fucking full sprinting. I sprinted on and off for like 10 more minutes because I haven't really done a whole lot of running in a long time, and it was really painful after a while. I'm not gonna lie. It was only like 8 minutes of it, but holy shit, I think I at least ran a good mile. I ran like a third of the walk, and a third of the walk is it's like a 2.8 mile walk. So I ran almost a mile in under 10 minutes, which isn't all that impressive, I don't think. But I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. I was pretty much just full sprinting to the point where my lungs were hurting a lot. But luckily, another thing I'm thankful for, someone came by and saw I was running and was like, hey, do you need a ride? I'm like, yes. So 2 different offers for a ride. And so they give me a ride. They're a really nice guy. I know their name. I'm not going to say their name because I don't like saying names. But they take me up, they pick me up, they drive me over, and bam, bam, bada, bang, I'm at work. Everything's peachy, dusty, not dusty, great, even. And I get in there, and I'm coughing up a storm, and I'm like, oh, God, I'm here. And they look at me like, oh, my God, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, it's just because I was walking, and then I got the call while I was walking, so I started running, and I got a ride, and my coworkers are like, are you crazy? Why were you running? What's wrong with you? Like we were just calling because we were worried about you. We didn't care if you got in time. Like we figured, okay, you'll be in soon. You get a ride, and everything's cool. And they thought at that time because I had earbuds in, they thought that audio meant I was in a car already and that we'll be there soon. They thought I was out with my sisters or something, already getting a ride. They thought I was in a car because the audio was so weird, I guess, which is the funniest fucking thing. I love that. But yeah, so they didn't offer a ride because they thought I already had a ride. So they were so mad at me, effectively, that I sprinted to work for like 10 minutes and then got a ride anyway, so it didn't really matter too much. But I told them I got the ride. They didn't care. They were still like but you didn't have to run. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm just, the whole point of the story is I'm very thankful that they cared more about me than they cared about just getting me to work, you know. I feel like most coworkers probably wouldn't care. And they'd want you at work first and foremost. They just wanted to make sure I was okay, which is really sweet and really cool. And I was coughing for that whole fucking day. Holy shit. At one point, I thought I tasted blood. It wasn't, because I kept coughing, like purposely coughing really hard and spitting and shit into the sink. There was no blood, so I'm okay there. I was just, I don't know. I guess I just breathed my throat raw and was like tasting some of that while I was inhaling. I don't know. Very strange. I think I'm fine. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, my coworkers are dope. And another thing that they do, and I think this is the only other thing I have written down for now, but yeah, I'm sure I can think of plenty more, is they have been doodling my face on a board. More and more progressively stupidly, might I add as well. And I fucking love it. So for context, our store has like a break room, and in the break room there's a board, and on the board every week we're supposed to write someone who we're appreciating this week in our staff. I don't know why we do it. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. And I was already on it once before, and they wrote some very serious, very nice things. I was very, very thankful for that. But this time I got put on it again because we ran through everybody, and they still wanted us to do it. So we're alright, fuck it. We'll do me again, I guess. And so a couple people started writing some more serious, really sweet, really nice notes. And one of my coworkers drew my face with my hair and everything. And as a result, I'm actually just going to show you the result right now. These absolutely beautiful boys are the result of that one drawing. The one on the top right is actually the one that I drew. The one second to the left is the one that they drew. And they got progressively more and more stupid. I fucking love the top left one. That one's my favorite. It's gone now. I can't see it. You can't see it. But in the top left one, absolutely my favorite. Just because it's so small. it's not that big. It's literally just a tiny little ball of me. And I think that's the funniest thing. I love that so much. But that's just, I don't know, something about that, man, because it screams me, if that makes sense, you know, because I love just stupid shit, and when they drew me, I was like, that's funny, I'm going to draw me, too, just because last time I wrote a note for myself, and this time I was going to write a note for myself again, but I didn't know what to do, and then they drew something, I'm like, oh, that's a good idea, I'll just draw me, and then more and more coworkers saw that, and they just kept drawing me until there were 7 of me on the board. And that is so, I think I'm over loving it in my brain because it's just so nice and sweet and cool for the most part. Cool is definitely a big word I'd use to describe it. It's just really nice. I love it. It makes me happy going into that break room and seeing my faces. Eventually they're going to be taken down. It's been up there for like a month now. So eventually they're going to go. But until they do, I'm living it up. I'm on that board. And I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yes, email. I will unsubscribe from Domino's Pizza. Thank you. Sorry, I have email open on my other monitor. But, yeah, just in general, everything my coworkers do, it just makes me feel so damn grateful and really they're the best. I mean, obviously, like there's the little things that they do, like they'll save me some, like if they bought crackers or cookies that are new or cool, and they like save me a few just so I can try them. They're delicious and awesome. If I need help at any point in my time, they will help me because they're just awesome. Speaking of a more broad term rather than the little things, they do a lot, and they're awesome like that. Next up on the old little things, big people doing little things list, I suppose, is my friends. In general, love my friends. I only really have 2 good friends now, which sounds kind of sad when you think about it, especially because they're nowhere near me. They live in Brooklyn. So I don't really see them very often anymore, but I still talk to them every day on Messenger and every other now and again. When we're all free, we're on Discord, playing games, having fun. We did it just the other day, actually, and had a fucking super fun time. But I don't know. Something about these boys make me feel so damn happy every day. um, we just joke with each other. Like, we're a very jokesy group of friends, and I love that because that's really all I need in friends. Like I don't need necessarily someone to talk about super personal things, and I don't tend to do it very often. But I will say something I'm thankful for is that one of those friends in particular, if I do want to talk about something very serious, he will talk serious with me and just have a very genuinely just helpful conversation about whatever I'm thinking about. And if he's thinking about something, he'll talk to me about it. Uh, it's just if we're ever in a situation, like a really bad one, we'll try to talk it through with each other if we feel it's necessary. If not, that's cool. See you when you're out of your tiz. It's fine. It's what it is. But I'm just really thankful that there's times where I can just chat with him and discuss things, because there are some things that get on my mind and just eat at me, and it's nice to talk it out as opposed to just absorbing it and thinking about it myself. It's nice to have other perspectives sometimes. Not all the time. I don't really care too much about getting perspectives all the time, but sometimes they're very nice and very helpful. So, thankful that he lets me do that on the occasion. So, it's only been like twice that we've ever really talked about anything super serious in like our fucking lifetime of friendship. We've been friends since like first grade. But hey, it is what it is. He's a very cool dude. Another thing I'm thankful for is that he helps me with tech issues. If there's ever a tech issue I have, dude helps me out. If like my whole keyboard scenario fiasco, he helped me figure all that out. If my Wi-Fi gets all choppy, he helps me troubleshoot that. When I needed a new computer because my other one's hard drive just bit the dust, he helped me figure out which one was best for me and my price point, what I wanted with it. It's still very loud. I didn't know it would be very loud. But you know what? That's okay. Not his fault. I didn't want a quiet one because I didn't think I would need to specify that. But here we are. But yeah, just a really cool, really nice dude who's just very helpful. I'm very thankful for all that help, all those little bits of help. Getting my keyboard figured out. Because having to use that Sonic keyboard, I'm not kidding, I was in misery. It was the worst thing in the world, to the point where now that I'm not using it, I caught it, killed it, and I killed Sonic the chair that I had in there to use with it, and now they are hanging on my wall as an effigy, because I hate them so much. So him being able to help me get through that, very thankful. Very, very thankful. And my other friend's awesome too, he's a lot more jokey, definitely not a very serious, talky type of guy. But that's perfect, honestly. I don't need someone who's always there to listen to what I have to say. If I need that, I should get a therapist, but I don't need that. So it's great. I just chat and have a fun time with him. There was one night where we played Project Zomboid for like maybe 6 hours. It was very late into the night. We were just playing Project Zomboid and having a blast, and it was very fun. And I'm grateful for that night, because honestly, I was in a iffy mood, but playing anything with my friends just skyrockets my mood. Just talking to them, I'll say one thing, and usually that thing is nonsense because that's just all my brain thinks. He'll laugh, and then I'll laugh, and we'll just be right back into the swing of things. And it's very, very nice and very welcomed and very grateful. I'm very grateful that it happened. This is I guess we can go to the last topic for today. Again, it's gonna be much shorter than usual. Just trying to deepen conversation. Well, we have two more final topics. This is the final, I guess, legitimate one, and then I have like another one. It's not. They're both legitimate. It's just this one is. Wow. So of course, my family. My family is obviously not that a little thing. But there's little things they've done in the past, little things they've done recently, little things they've done in general that make me very, very thankful. Like, for example, that I've already talked about. My sister's getting me those almond coconut candy things, despite me having absolutely no memory of liking them, me knowing that I hate almond and coconut, so why would I even like those? They somehow knew in the past that I've eaten them before and I liked them to the point where they just got them for me. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Thank you, because I still relive that moment in my head a lot, right until it becomes a very distant memory. Um, just me looking at these things, thinking, why would I want this? Why do I like this? I'm being like straight up like funny rude to them because I don't want to be super rude. They bought me something, but I was like, why would I even eat these? Does anyone else want these? Because I'm not gonna eat them. And I'm like, okay, I'll try one. It's fine. I mean, I can see all the coconut on it. I'm gonna hate this. And I pop it in my mouth, and I want to eat every single one of them because they're so fucking damn delicious. I don't know what it is about those Raffaellos, but goddamn, they make it right. They make coconut good. They make almond good. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. I didn't look at the ingredients. But I don't know how they knew I liked those. Apparently I ate them when we lived in Brooklyn, and they just remembered that. And they bought me a whole little fucking basket of them. So grateful for that. Because that was delicious. I haven't eaten them since. I'm probably only going to eat them if they give them to me. But they were fucking good, man. They were good. Another thing that my sisters do lately is they've been driving me to work. Well, not my sisters, but my sister. I call her my sister's wife, but I don't know if that's just a sister-in-law then, or I have no idea how family trees work, man. You think I'd have an idea from all the times we do it in school, especially for like Spanish class. That whole like 2 weeks where you were learning about the different people in your family and how they all connect on the tree. Fucking, I should know, but I don't. But yeah, they've been my sister's wife. Well, I'm gonna call her that for now because I don't know. I'm assuming sister-in-law is the technical term, but I don't care. They've been driving me to work most days, and I'm very thankful for every day that they do that because it's like, oh, dude, I'm gonna get ready for a walk. I'm gonna put aside a whole hour of my day just to walk, and they're like, oh, no, I'll take you, and I'm like, oh, fantastic. So then I can unwind, and I still have like an hour of extra time to do whatever I want. I was willing to throw away an hour of my day to just walk, but they gave me a literal full hour of just anything else I wanted to do, which is like, how can you not be grateful for that? They literally saved me an hour on most days, which is so nice. Of course, I still am very thankful for when I do walk, because I like the walk. It's a very nice walk, especially if it's nice out. It's a very great walk, and I just like walking. It's most of the exercise I get, and I still do like walking. I'm a big fan of walking. I could walk forever, honestly. If walking is just very fun, and sometimes me and my older sister will go on walks together for just a while, and we'll go somewhere, and then we'll be like, alright, we walked for like 2 hours, we could start walking back home. Like, okay. It's just very fun. It's a very nice experience. We just chat about literally fucking anything, and just have a fun time doing it. It's very fun. Big enjoy of just walking, and I enjoy walking with my sister, and I enjoy getting driven by my sister and my sister's wife, because it's, again, it's a nice little double-sided coin. Because either I spend an hour of my day having a nice walk and just enjoying the view and, you know, enjoying the weather and everything, or I save that hour and just get to do whatever I want because I'm going to get a nice sick ride from my sister and my sister's wife. And it's very, very nice. And I'm very thankful for that because it's awesome. Something that my brother does will swap around. My older brother, he's just a cool dude. Me and him, when we lived in Brooklyn, we were incredibly close, incredibly tight. We sort of drifted a little bit, and I do not like that. But he's still around. He's still really cool. He's still very awesome. I love my family. I love every single person in my family. But one of the things that my older brother did when we were very young was he gave me Odie, which you don't know Odie. None of you know Odie. Maybe the people who watched my learning to paint video watched me trip over Odie. But he's like a bear rug, but he's a dog. And not a real dog, he's a stuffed dog. He's a fake dog. This isn't like a fucking... I'm holding him like you can see him. He's not like a... I almost said dormitory. What the hell? Excrematory? He's not a taxidermy. He's just a stuffed dog that looks like a rug. And he had this when he was a baby. And he had it for ages. And then I came around. I didn't have it because it was his. But I love this thing. To the point where he's just like, at one point when we were both kids, he's like, do you want it? And I'm like, what? Yes, please, can I have it? And he's like, yeah, just take it. I don't really do anything with him anymore, just take him. And I've been so thankful. He's just been a little goober everywhere I go. He was my favorite. He's awesome. He's so short. I remember the ages of my life that when I was not taller than this maybe 2 to 3 foot tall stuffed dog. I was not. This thing towered over me for years until I maybe like middle school, or like junior high. Honestly, I hit my growth spurt in puberty very late, so fucking hell, dude. I couldn't reach like the string, like the little pull tab for the light in the living room to like turn on the ceiling fan light until I was in like 7th, 8th grade. I'm not even fucking kidding. It was embarrassing. Everyone was taller than me, and now I'm taller than most of my sisters. Both my sisters, but my brothers are still fucking behemoths. Jesus Christ, they got the big zone. They got the big boy gene for the height. Fucking crazy. But this little dog, I love this dude. He's probably my favorite stuffed animal still, honestly. Like, he's just a little dude. I still have like a bunch of my stuffed animals from when I was a kid. But I love him. He's cool. Another family story that I was grateful for, one time, my other stuffed animal that I had as a kid, mongoose. There's Lucas, a little brown, basic-ass monkey. I was at my grandma's house one day, and he just straight up lost his foot. His foot fell off. I think both feet fell off. And I was like, how did this happen? Why my monkey? Ah! And my aunt, just without thinking, was like, oh, here, give me. And then she just sewed it up in like not even 5 minutes. And he's still held up by the same thread that they sewed him with. So fucking hell, good sew job, man. Like, shit. But yeah, he's still held up. I don't know where I think he's in my closet right now, but he's just a dude. I love him. So you can smush his face around, and he looks really fucking silly. Me and my older brother did that a ton as a kid. We just smush him and then do shit. Sorry, I'm trying to throw away a water bottle, but my trash is full. But yeah, just a great little memory there, a little experience with my aunt, who I still do love. They kind of dicked us over, if I'm being completely honest, but whatever, it's whatever, I guess, I don't know. Next up, we have, my little soup, my little cat soup. Actually, we'll save that for last, because I do have one more sister thing. So, for work, my manager asked if I could work Christmas, and I instinctively said, yeah, I'll work the whole day of Christmas, I have nothing better to do. And then I immediately realized that, both my sister, this is the first year for Christmas in like 3 years, where my older sister's home, and my sisters are off on Christmas, so they probably want me at Christmas too. And so I messaged them, they're like, hey, do you want me home for Christmas? And it was a resounding yes. So I was like, uh-oh. So I'm like, okay, I just told my manager that I could work the whole day Christmas, but I would try my best to work my way out of it, to weasel out. And ultimately, we did compromise, so I'm only working 10 to 2 on Christmas, which is pretty damn good. Pretty happy with that. And so I tell them, and they're like super appreciative of it. Like it's like a thankful going both ways, because they're thankful that I tried and I at least got more time with them for Christmas, and I'm just thankful that they're stupidly appreciative of the fact that I just tried to unfuck up my huge fuck up, because I completely fucking forgot that Christmas was even really a holiday. They just said, hey, can you work Christmas? And I'm like, yeah, I'll work that day. Oh yeah, Christmas. Oh no. It was fucking stupid, but they were very appreciative. They were very thankful, and I'm thankful that they were thankful. And the last thing I'm going to talk about with my family is my cat Soup. Greatest man in the universe. I love him to death. In the past few nights, he's been licking my arm when we go to like snooze town, because he likes to sleep on me. He used to not do that, and then at one point he was just like, I love you, I'm gonna sleep on your arm, the same arm, every night, and you're gonna like it. And he does not fucking move an inch. If you go to pee, he'll sit there and wait for you to pick him up, just to scoop him up so he can go right back on your arm. It's adorable, and I love him. But the last few nights, he's been like grooming himself, and then out of nowhere, he'll just start licking my arm, like as he's grooming himself. Like, I don't know if it's just he's so fucking just tired as he's doing it that he just doesn't realize. But he like, when I pull away, he like continues to lick my arm. So I assume he's licking me on purpose. which is so fucking sweet. It's adorable, and I love that because he's just so cute. It's like sandpaper on my arm, but like it's like he's scratching my arm with his tongue. It's fucking adorable. I love it. He's such a sweetie. And then eventually he stops, but then sometimes he'll keep going, and it's just really cute. He's just a really cute dude. I probably appreciate that man more than I appreciate most things in my life, because he's just such a cute little goober. Okay. I've got 2 more things to talk about, and then it's time to say sayonara and enjoy a delicious Christmas feast. It's not Christmas, it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving feast. Well, probably not. I still have to do the Stranded Deep playing. Yeah, I got a lot to do. Not really. It's another like 30 minutes of playing a game that I enjoy, I guess. It's an interesting game, but I will say, one of the little things I've appreciated recently is one of my videos has been getting a lot of appreciation from you guys. My Suika video, and it's been kind of crazy. Oops, that's out. Oh, you guys can't hear that. I clicked on the YouTube tab. When I last recorded this, which was on like Monday or Tuesday even, I think it was Monday, I had like 2,000, 3,000 views on it. It's shot up to 6,300, which is just a huge surprise to me, man. Like I thought like a little bit more than average would like that video. Like look at it. I didn't expect 6,000 people. That is a lot, and I'm so damn appreciative of you guys for staying tuned for like watching my shit. Like even if it's just that one video, I was very happy and proud of that video, and I'm glad a lot of you guys seem to enjoy it. So thank you. I really appreciate that. I hope to put out some more. I want to do that game again, but I don't want to just stick just to that. But also, as a not necessarily direct result, we've shot up a lot in subscribers as well. So I just want to say I'm thankful for that as well. Now we're at 137 now. We were at like 125 when I last recorded this. So we've shot up another like 12 subs, which is I don't care too much about the numbers. You know, like it's whatever happens. But just seeing that more people are appreciating something that I'm doing, it's nice. I'm very thankful for that. I don't care much about like the view counts or subscribes or watch times or whatever. None of that really matters to me. I do this because I have fun doing it. But the fact that other people are enjoying what I'm doing as well, more than ever recently, very thankful for that. Incredibly thankful for that. So thank you all. Seriously, it's the best. But with that, my final thing to say is I'm thankful. Obviously for you guys, but I was kind of like, okay, the way I worded this is very complimentary to myself, which I don't like. So I'm probably gonna change the wording of this, but I'm not thankful for this. I wrote thankful for having a brain that loves to dive into so many things, which is kind of true because I do enjoy like every possible hobby you could have. I love music. I love fucking games. I love decorating. I love everything. Like that's why I did the Learning 2 series in the first place, just because I wanted to do things. I wanted to learn how to juggle. So I figured, hey, why not learn how to juggle with you guys? And then I was like, oh, I want to do this too. Let me do this. And then it became a whole fucking series for this year. And I'm really happy with that. And I'm probably going to continue to some extent learning stuff as the year goes by, but that will be the end of the learning series at the end of the year. So I hope you guys have been enjoying that. There's some people who have really had a fun time watching some of that stuff, and I'm very grateful. I'm just grateful in general for the time I've had here. I mean, freaking G-Spree, very thankful for you in particular. If you're watching to the end of this, you commenting on some of my raft stuff really shot me up in motivation. You just sticking around for like my Retro Bowl stuff. You coming into streams with your friends, just having a good time with me in streams. You invited me over to do a podcast with you guys. Like, I'm nothing on this platform. Like in grand scheme of things. Like, I'm very proud of what I've been able to put out. But in the grand scheme, I have done next to nothing. But the fact that someone still saw me and was still inspired by me and still really enjoyed my stuff to the point where they wanted to talk to me for about anything for like an hour, I'm incredibly grateful. That is so cool. So thank you to you, G-Spree, in particular. Really appreciate it. But yeah, as I was saying about myself, I have another thing I really like to do is just doodle and draw. I'm very bad at it. Like, I think is though, my brain loves doing things. My brain is incredibly bad at doing every single one of those things. Every single one. I'm not good at one thing. I literally cannot name you a single thing that I'm good at, and I can't. Except for just like coming up with stupid ideas, I guess. But even then, I'm not that good at the, I guess smack my fucking dog. What am I trying to say? Not my dog, my Odie. There's no dog here. I don't have a dog. But it's strange. It's just strange. I'm not good at just about anything. Like, I haven't really honed in on a skill, which is weird. I feel like by now, at 20 years old, 21 years old, I should have honed in on something. And I haven't. Which is strange. I don't really care. It's not like a midlife crisis situation. But the thing is, I kind of wanted to start at least honing in a little bit on something that I've been doing for a long time, which is drawing. I love drawing. Drawing is very fun. It's very therapeutic. I enjoy it a lot. And so as a result, what you may see is an announcement on Saturday with something drawing related to me. I don't know if it's gonna be this Saturday. It might be in a couple weeks from now. I didn't expect this week to be so busy for me. I've done like half of what I wanted to do, and I wanted this to be out on Saturday. So unless I spend, and I have very limited hours on these next few days because I worked on Friday, Saturday, and I work pretty early on those 2 days, so I start early, so I wouldn't have a whole lot of time. But if I do, I'm just gonna try to shove it out. I know it's not gonna be the best, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to make that the expectancy for what I want to do, because it's something that I want to actually put time and effort into every other week. I don't know. It's strange, because the plan is I'm going to do a week of streaming and stuff on here, and then a week of this other thing, for at least for now. I don't know how long it'll stick, but for now I want to do it like that, because it seems fun, and I want to do it. And I've been working on it. It's been very fun. I've been really enjoying it. Now, it's a lot of work, though, which is why I haven't gotten too much of it done. Especially for me, it's not even like it's a whole lot of work. It's just a lot to do. But I don't know. I'm having fun with it. It's going great. It just might take time. So, okay, this has gone on for 5 more minutes than it did before. I don't know how, but I guess I'll end it here. So again, just maybe stay tuned Saturday for an announcement. Maybe don't. I have no idea. We'll have to see. I'll have to see. But until then, thank you all for watching. Stranded Deep. Big conversation. Thanks for staying tuned. Hope you're thankful. Be thankful for something. It could literally be anything. That's the thing with the little things. It doesn't have to be family related or friend related. It could be that you found $1 on the walk to work. It can be that your coat feels a little bit more snug and nice, like you're starting to fit into a shirt that you like more, or anything. What it could be anything. You found something nice at the store that you've been looking for a while, and you're finally able to buy it. Your lights are working correctly, there's so many little things that I'm grateful for that I didn't talk about, but I kind of subjected them around the bigger things. I think next year I'll probably talk about the really, really small things, but that's for next year, I guess. Or it can just be next week. I mean, there's no deadline on being thankful, especially with the little things, and that's kind of the message I wanted to send out today. So thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time. Bye now.